everyone. Today I have Dr. Uh, Rajaganapathy, Director of KSRM College of Engineering. Welcome, sir, to our platform.
Hi, good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Yeah, thank you.
Sir, so today we want to know what is your take on thoughts on education, and we will be asking you a series of questions to understand what is your take on education, sir. Sir, so the first question for you is, being the director of KSRM College of Engineering, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe the leadership style?
Okay. And before getting into this interview process, I would like to thank my management peoples, late Shri K. Sivananda Reddy Garu, correspondent, and Shri K. Rajamohan Reddy Garu, who is our present chairman, and Shri K. Rajeshwaramma, secretary and treasurer, and Shri K. Madan Mohan Reddy, vice chairman, and Shri Chandala Oval Reddy, management member, and director, principal, HODs, and faculties, and my dear students, and even for this Collegedunia to making this happen here. And thanks for everyone. And here comes question, that is, what is my leadership philosophy, right? So I always follow the mantra called be simple and be sample. I would describe my leadership style as direct and leading by examples. That is, I enjoy delegating tasks and taking the lead on projects, but also like to say I always involved and inspire my team by showing that I'm hands-on to help them too. That's my way of leadership.
Wonderful, sir. Sir, so the next question is, how does the curriculum of KSRM College of Engineering ensure the best practices in the industry?
Yeah, we all know that in today's education system, the participation of the industry in curriculum design and delivery at institutions and universities is very much essential to prepare the students for employment. So this will bridge the gap between industry and academia. And we enable the students to become industry ready because it is the need of the hour. We think that in this way. So this will also reduce the time, effort, and the resource spent on the students at the industries before they will get into the real projects. In most of the institutes, as a general practice, they will involve industry people during the board of studies meetings and designing the curriculum with their inputs. But apart from this, what we are doing in KSRM is we are conducting a lot more functions called corporate voice on every month. It's a bi-monthly event. So we'll pick in a lot of HR peoples in the core industries. We have 5 different departments are there. That is CSE, ECE, EEE, Mechanical and Civil. And recently we signed an MOU with IBM for AI and ML, that is Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. So we bring in all the HR peoples and to impart the updated technology to the students. And that is how we get the inputs from the industry, and we are creating our curriculum also, which is always industry-oriented one.
That's great and very informative, sir. Sir, the next question is, what do you think your roles and responsibility is to your institution and the students are?
My roles and responsibility to the students and to the institutes will come like this, Mark. That is developing the strategies for the students' internships and placements, and developing the network with the industries in India for students for internships and even for placements, and to organize special training programs to the students in order to improve their employability skills, and organizing the campus interviews for our students, and coordinating with the members of the faculties for their career advice, and updating the memberships of the alumni council, and organize the alumni, and generate the periodic performances and reports to share the team for the performance review committee, and plan the annual budget for the operations for our placement department and for the colleges also. That's all we are doing. and even commonly for the welfare of the students and to the institute.
Wonderful, sir. Sir, so as you were talking about the placements and everything, so the next question here arises is how does the program ensure that the students are being prepared for the future?
When it comes for future ready students, I would like to say like this. Not recently, before 2 days, we signed an MOU with IBM India Private Limited. As a part of the MOU, IBM offers courses for our students, that is first year students. When it comes to fourth year students and the 8th semester, they will train the students in artificial intelligence and machine learning. So they will give a co-branded degree certificate aligned with KSRM and with IBM. This degree is highly reputed and helps the students to secure good placements with high salary packages. That is the main thing which we want to highlight here. So during these programs, students can get the opportunity to interact with the IBM guys, and even they can get an opportunity to go to the IBM directly for a company visit, and they can do a lot of vendors. And I hope if they are coping up with the technologies, sky is the limit. And this MOU, I feel that this MOU is the milestone in the history of KSRM to further its cause in helping the rural community in accessing the world-class education, and thus set a benchmark in Rayalaseema region for emerging technologies using this artificial intelligence and machine learning. This is how I'm looking into the futures of the students in KSRM.
Wow, sir, wonderful. The sky is the limit. So the next question is, what are the types of projects that the students are working on through your programs offered in your institutions?
Okay, when it comes to the project, we are doing a lot of projects by involving our students through our faculty guidance. We have dedicated CRI, that is a Center of Research and Innovation team with us, and we have 12 faculties dedicated for this purpose alone. And this is the separate entity, that's not a separate entity, separate department which helps the students to bring in a lot of projects inside the campus and even to guide them for a new thing. So on the currently ongoing projects under this seed funding scheme they are doing a lot of projects. So some of them I want to list it down. There is performance evaluation of fuel cell fed for this EV vehicles. They are going to improve the life of the batteries, and parallelly in a short time how we can able to charge the batteries well. That is the one project that currently going with the students and the faculties. And the next one is implementing of OFDM based transformers and receiver in FPGA process, and developing the crop model we are creating the projects for agriculture farmers also, which is the need of the hour today. And hostel inmate deduction using advanced machine learning. Now you know that in every hostels we will have maybe biometric or the regular attendance systems, but here we are going to implement it as a camera will be presented in the front of the hostels, and it will be detected automatically the attendance of the students who is coming and what time he will get in and what time he will get out, and all the details it will give. And they are doing some lot of IoT projects also, like when it comes for an consultancy projects. So they are doing atomic number plate recognition system using a Raspberry camera and a smart glass to read text using Google, augmented reality based indoor navigation system, and machine learning based synthetic traffic sign board creations also they are doing. This is the small samples I'm giving it out, but a lot of projects they are doing in CRI.
So it sounds really interesting and innovative.
Yeah, thanks.
So the next question is, what would you like people to know about your institution that they may not know?
When it comes to KSRM, first and foremost thing is, it is 41-year-old college. We have our own legacy and culture. Our management started this institution not for it's purely for a service-based motto only. Until now, they are running this college for non-profit as a non-profit organization. Most of the government employees and the peoples in the top-notch position are from our college. They are the alumnus of KSRM college. Even you can start from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. We have a lot of IAS and IPS officers are there. And when it comes to department-wise specific, that is government department, and it comes to civil department, and it comes to mechanical department, even education department, lots and lots of people of our alumni are in a very high position. So it made one more feather in our hat. And recently we signed an MOU with IBM. Now, so this is the first. We are the first engineering college who signed an MOU with IBM for this machine learning in this Rayalaseema region. And we encourage and guide the students to create their own startups. So that is where I feel that it is our USB. So our management is always ready to invest and give the seed funding for the students if they come up with the new projects or ideas. And anyway, our CR team is there and they will help them to create all those things. Not only for the students, we are also encouraging the students, not only for the education, we will support them all in as a sportsman also. So as a government funded thing, we are having 2 cricket stadium is there. So here we are using these stadiums for our regular students also. So apart from all the above, we have a 100-acre green sprawling campus where you can feel refreshed always. And we have both boys and girls separate hostel facilities and everything is there. I think these are all the things which people want to know about this, our college.
Wonderful, sir, and congratulations for being the first college for signing the MOU with IBM. Sir, the next question is, any suggestions you would like to give the current youth and aspiring students?
When it comes to youth or the students, I want to give it in 6 different bullet points. Like think before you act. Find an adult mentor. Do not be a follower. Be humble. Establish a set of values for you. Maintain emotional stability. So these are all the 6 important points that nowadays youth has to do, has to follow these things. And when it comes to my thought, everybody is telling that the attitude of the students are changing. Youth are not as expected as like fathers or their grandfathers. Now everything is changed. In my point of view, youth are not useless. They are useless. That's all. They have enormous power within them. We have to use it properly. We have to guide them properly. That's all.
That's true, sir, and I totally agree with you. And the points which you have given is very insightful and very meaningful, sir. Sir, so the next question is, due to pandemic, what are the changes you have seen in students aspiring for engineering?
Can you come again, ma?
So due to pandemic, what are the changes have you seen with the students aspiring for engineering, sir?
Engineering, it seems during this pandemic, so everybody was in a home, and I feel that in a positive manner that they can get a lot of time to spend. Even if first half of 20 to 30% of the time they have spent leisurely with enjoying by seeing the TV or WhatsApp or whatever it may, Facebook and whatever it may be. So when it comes to education, we train our students in such a manner that they have to attend the online training courses, that too for placements, and that too final years I focused a lot. And even I started the training from the 3rd year and even before 7 months. We have struggled for last 1.5 years, and almost 75% of the time I've used it for their career growth, not only for the placements. So I insisted them to do all the online courses where it is available through their phone and even the net also. So I guided them like that. So some 58 students got certified in Udemy, and other rest of the students are doing different courses through online. So I think that in such way I guided my students in this pandemic, and they have done.
That's great, sir. So, sir, another question is, what is the role of online and digital platform for providing the knowledge to the students of your organization?
Yes. When it comes to this online, my statement will be like this only. Now, before 10-20 years, they will tell like that, Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam. But now my thing comes like this: Mata, Pita, Google, Devam. So everything is available in Google. So students can go register themselves, and they have to explore what they want. Whatever the things they want, they can able to do it in the internet. So now in this pandemic, we didn't expect this will come or not. maybe this online thing will be trying to boom for the last 5 years, but suddenly because of this pandemic, it is booming like anything, and we are supposed to do all these things through online only, as because of this social help and all those things we have to do. The second thing what I want to mention here is, if we are not changing our thing to the new technologies, we will be definitely ruled out in the industry. That is the main thing. So that we are all witnessing that new technologies are coming up, and the old technologies are in a disruption. So we have to cope up with those all latest technologies, and one among them is this online course. Yes, definitely it will be helpful for our students.
Yes, sir, I agree. And I hope that Collegedunia will be able to provide a platform where students can understand about KSRM Engineering College and gain more authentic information about the college.
Sure.
So the next question is, what is KSRM College of Engineering's greatest strength?
I feel the greatest strength of this KSRM is the current management, faculties, and my alumni. So now recently, after our late correspondent sir passed away, so their sons take charge in the top layer of the management team. So Sri Madan Kandula Garu and Sri Chandra Obuladi Garu, so they are now taking care of all the college activities. I feel they are very dynamic and enthusiastic persons. Even though they have lots of businesses, like they are running software companies called Virtual Maze in Chennai, and Madan and Chaitanya Minerals and Chemicals in Mumbai, and they have one more KSRM mills in Dharwad and Kadappa sounding mills in Kadappa. Even though they have a lot of avenues for stepping into the new ventures, they feel this college is the vital service towards they have to do for this Rayalaseema region. And as because it is started by their grandfathers and their father also, they have developed it so much. They feel that the same legacy and the culture has to be followed more. And apart from this, always my vice chairman, Sri Madan Kandula Garu, always says like this only. Technical education is like a dynamic and ever evolving. Developing the curiosity to be in a state of constant learning and innovation. Gaining the fresh insights are a must for every engineering student. Like this he will always tell like that. And our management member Sri Chandra Obuladi Garu is always insisted us to tell like this only. That is, today we are all witnessing the impact of the globalization. It is true that the technological transformation has impacted all over the lives. So in this era of globalization, there are many challenges. As an institute, academic institute, it is necessary to address those challenges. At our institute level, we are constantly taking all the efforts to ensure that the students will showcase their academic talents with the high moral values. Apart from all these things, what I feel our great strengths are, we have 180 plus PG faculties, 38 PhD holders, 3,000 plus students in the campus, 10 funded projects, 19 patents, and even 3 R&D projects we have. And we have signed around 98 MOUs with all the top-notch companies. We have 128 memberships we have, and 1 lakh plus books we have in the library, and 940 plus papers published so far. And I guess these are all my strengths to focus towards the admissions of the peoples, or even for the industry also.
Wonderful, sir. Wonderful. So, sir, the next question is, when you first came to KSRM College of Engineering, what was your vision for the institution, and has it evolved over time, and how far along in implementing that vision are you?
Yeah, yes. When I came here, I want to create some notable and meaningful changes in the placement and training department. And with the support of all my management and principal faculties, and even my students and my own placement team, I can able to do a lot of things to the college. That is, even when I come at the initial stage, there were no training started for the first years. So they will do all the crash courses for the third and fourth year students. So now I changed it, the teaching pedagogy itself, the learning methodology I have changed, and I will start doing the training even from the first years. And second thing is I want to create a state-of-art lab facilities exclusively for placement cell. And with the help of my management, I got it. And for around the budget of 3.5 crores, they have invested in the systems so far, and the building which cost around 5 crores. So now I have 300 systems with high-end systems, and I have conference halls, even HR rooms, panels, and first their staying, boarding, and lodging, and everything I have. And I want to create some self-learning labs for creating the peer learning facility to the students, so that it will create an interest and impact on the students of the particular knowledge. So with the help of my management, I also got that self-learning labs, and it is implemented in our college. And I want to create a lot of incubation centers. And with the help of that, by next week, we are going to start on a startup inside our campus itself. So with the help of our students and faculties. And I want to help the academics in creating their curriculums with the industry aligned thing. So which also I got it. And lots of guest lectures, workshops, industrial visits, and everything I have planned, and I'm doing it. And with the support of my placement team, I can able to do it more on in future. Thanks.
Wow, so wonderful. So congratulations and wish you all the very best for your future.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming to our platform. And that's it from my side, sir.
Thanks a lot, man. Thank you. I also want to thank you, Collegedunia, for giving this opportunity. And I hope sky is the limit for you also. So you do all the things in online. So all the best for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Good day.